Oh, what's up guys? So today we're back to the game animation sample, and I'm going to teach you how to play attack animations and how to create your own combo system so that you can have multiple animations and you can switch between them. So let's begin. First thing we're going to do is create a new folder for our combo system. So we can call this combo system. Open it up. And here I'm going to create a new folder called animations for my animations. Now I am using the two animations from this pack. If you want the same animations, you can buy the pack or you can use your own animations. So I'm just going to import my animations and I'm going to select the UFN skeleton because I've already retargeted these animations. So there you go. Now we're going to go back and here we're going to start to create our system. So first thing we're going to do is go here to blueprint and create a new structure and call it st anim values. Open it up and the first property will be called animation, which will be the animation that we are going to play. In this case, it will be a sequence base animation sequence base soft object reference. Now, the next property that we're going to add will be the blend in time. And this is going to be a float. And then another variable called blend out time. And then another one called play rate. And another one called blend out trigger. And another one called in time to start. So this is the properties that we're going to pass to our play montage function, and this way we can just organize our animations. We're going to go to default values, and over here I'm just going to set a few default values so that we don't have to be setting this up every single time. Now the blend in time, I'm going to put 0.25 and here the same. The play rate will be 1, blend out trigger will be 1.5, and in time to start will be 0. So that's basically it. We can save this and we can close this. Now we're going to go here to blueprint and create another structure and call it st animations. Open it up, and here the first property will be called animations, and here we're going to select the st anim values that we created, and we're going to change this to an array. So this way we'll be able to store all the combos, all the animations, and then we select which combo we want to play. Now, next thing we're going to do is create our actor component to handle the combo logic. So here we're going to go to blueprint class and select actor component, and we can call this AC combo. Open it up. We can delete this. And here we're going to search for the begin play event. Now we're going to say get owner. From here we're going to say cast to character. And from the character we're going to get the mesh. And from here we're going to say get anim instance, this one, like this. And then this one we're going to promote into a variable and call it anim instance. So this is what we're going to need to play the animations on our character. So this way we just save that as a variable. Now, next thing we're going to do is create a function to load our animation and to play the montage. So here we're going to add a custom event and call it play montage. Now this is going to receive an input, which will be the animation values, and we can change this to st anim values like this. Now here we can split the structure, and as you can see now we have the animation here. So we're going to say async load assets to load the animation. From here we're going to say cast to sequence base, animation sequence base, and don't forget to connect this to the completed over there. Now, what we're going to do is play the montage so we can get the animation instance and say play slot animation as dynamic montage like this. Connect this over there. Now the asset will be the animation that we just loaded. And now we can connect the float values over here to the respective place like this. And the slot name we can connect to the event. And then we can call this animation slot and move this up to organize this. And that's basically it. So now we're going to create a function that will allow us to control the combo state so that we can switch between animations. Now over here on functions, we're going to create a new one called play. This function is going to receive an input, which will be the index, and this will be integer, so the index of the animation that we want to play. Now the next one will be the animation slot, and this will be a name, and the last one will be the blend out time, and this will be a float. So now we can start to create our logic. We are going to need a few variables to control the state. So here on variables, we're going to create a new one called combo, and this is going to be an integer, which will be our current combo. Now we can create another one called combos, and this will be a st animations, the second structure we created. And now over here, we're going to change this to array. Now, the last one we need is another variable called can combo, and this will be a boolean, and don't forget to change this to single like this. So compile save, and now that we have all the variables, we're going to start to create the logic. Now, first thing we're going to do is grab our animation instance and say is slot active, and from here we're going to say get animation slot from the function inputs. And first we're going to check if we are playing any animation on this slot. So here we're going to say branch and connect this over there like this. Now what we're going to do is first we're going to reset the combo, so we can say set, and if this is false we're going to reset the combo to 0 so that we can loop through all the animations. And if this is true, if the slot is active, we're just going to continue. So here we can grab the combo and say get. Here we're going to say greater than 0. So branch. And if this is true, we can continue. Now from here we can connect this here as well. Now what we're going to do is grab the can combo and say branch. So like this, and connect here as well. Now if the combo is 0, okay, then we want to reset our animation state. So what we're going to do is grab our animation instance and say stop slot animation, and this just allows us to transition better while we are stopping the animation. So the in blend out time will come from the function inputs. So we can say blends out time. And then the animation slot will be the animation slot from the function inputs as well. So now we're going to start and play our montage here. So the first thing we're going to do is set our combo to false over here, so we can connect this to the true. And we can also connect this over here if we are coming from this flow. So essentially, first thing we're going to do is set this to false, and then we are going to play our montage. So we can say play montage and connect this over here like this. Now the animation slot is going to come from the function inputs, so get animation slot like this. And the animation values, we're going to get them from our combos list. So based on the index that we selected, we're going to go to the combos list and basically select the animations that we want to play. So here we're going to get the combos. We're going to say get a copy, And here we can connect our index from here. So we can say get index, this one, and this will return the animations that we need. So here we can say break to get all the animations. Now from here, we're going to say get a copy again. And now we're going to connect our combo variable over here to basically get the animation of the next combo. So now we can connect this over here to the animation values. And that's basically it to play the animation. Now we need to increase our combo value. So what we're going to do is get this combo over here and say add. And we're going to add 1 to this combo. And from here, we're going to say clamp integer like this. And the max value will be the length of our animations array. So here we can say length like this. And we can just connect to the max value over there. Now, what we're going to do is set the combo variable. So here we can say set, connect this over there, and this over here. And that's basically it. So this is all the code we need to control our combo state. Now, the next thing we need to do is make sure that our animations can communicate with this actor component and essentially tell it if we can combo or not. So to do that, we're going to go over here and we're going to create an animation notifier so that our animations can communicate with our actor components. So here we're going to go to Blueprint class, all classes, and search for notify. So anim notify and select, and we can call this an combo. Open it up. Go over here to functions, override and receive notify to override this function like this. Now from the mesh, we're going to say get owner. Here we're going to cast to character like this. So like this. And now what we're going to do is from here, we're going to say get components by class and get our AC combo that we created. And now what we're going to do is set can combo, connect all of this, make sure you return true over here. And now this value will come from the animation itself. So we're going to promote this into a variable. And now we're going to make it editable and expose on spawn. So this way, when we add this notifier to our animation, we can check or uncheck this Boolean value and tell it if we can combo or not. So that's basically it on our notifier. So it's time to add this to our animations. So let's go over here to animations, and on the first animation, we're going to go to over here to this track, and we can pause this if you want. Add notify and add our an combo that we created like this. And as you can see, if we go to defaults over here, you can see that we have the can combo variable that we can check or uncheck. Now, this one, the first one, we can add the can combo to true. Okay, so you must adjust this to the place that you want. So essentially where you want the combo to be able to transition, right? So if the combo reaches this point, it means that we can transition to the next animation. And then we also need another notifier to tell it when to stop, when we can't combo anymore. So we can just copy this one and paste it. And as you can see, you can just put it where you want to. So I already have this exact values that work well with this animation. So I'm just going to paste the start and end values. So I'm just going to go over here and copy and go to my first one and paste my times over here. So if you have the same animations, you can do this. If not, you have to adjust it yourself, okay? So for the second animation, I'm just going to copy the second value over here and then paste it, and that's basically it. Now, important thing on the last one, we need to make sure that the can combo is false so that we can stop the combo. So if we are inside of this gap over here, it means that we can proceed to the next animation. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the other animation here. So this one, I'm going to add a notify and combo. So this one, we can check can combo to true. Now I'm going to paste the times that I have over here to this one. Now I can copy this one and I can uncheck can combo, copy my end times here like this, and that's basically it. So we can save this now, we can close this, and the last thing we need to do is add our actor component to our character. So let's go to blueprints, character, go to components, add a new one, search for AC combo, add it to your character, and now you will see that we have the variables over here, and the combos variable is where we will have our animations. So here we can add a new one, and over here, as you can see, we have an animations array which will contain all the animations used for combo 0. So here we can add a new animation, and we can select the pipe attack 1. And as you can see, the values are already preset up. I'm just going to change this one to 0.15, which I find that works better. Now I'm going to add another animation to my combo, and I'm going to select the animation 2. And the blend out trigger, I'm going to set it to 1.7 and this one to 0.15 as well. So that's basically it. We have our animation set up. Now we need to go to the event graph and add a key here so that we can trigger our combos. So here we're going to select the left mouse button. And what we're going to do is grab the actor component and say play to call our play function. Connect this over here. And as you can see now, you will have the index of the current combo that you want to play, the animation slot where you want to play it, and this will be default slot, and then the blend out time when you stop the combo and transition into the normal animation state. So here I'm just going to set this to 0.25. So everything should be ready. So if we hit play now, as you can see, we are playing the animation, but this is not exactly how we want it. So what we need to do is enable the root motion on our animations so that our character just applies the animation correctly. So we need to go over here to our combo system animations, and on each animation we go down here, enable root motion, save, open the second animation, enable root motion, and save. So now if we go back here and play, as you can see, everything should be working well. So we're playing our animation, and you can also do that with our weapon. As you can see, everything is working nice. It transitions to the place where we are aiming at, so everything seems to be working fine. Now, there are a few issues. For example, if I am playing this animation and I jump, the character continues to do that. If you want to avoid that, you can also just apply a quick solution here, which is moving on ground. You just get this Boolean value over here, and we just check if the character is moving on the ground. So here we can say branch like this. And as you can see, now we can still play it, and if we jump, we can't play the animation. I'm pressing the key and nothing happens. So that's a quick fix for this. Now, if you also want to only apply this animation if you are using our first weapon, right? As you can see, I can do it with all the weapons because it is constantly doing the animation. What we can do is over here, we can get our overlay states that we created before, and we can say switch to switch on the current overlay state like this, connect this here. And if we are using the melee overlay states, we can play the animation. If not, then nothing happens. So we can compile and we can hit play. And now I'm pressing the key and nothing happens. And if I equip my weapon, as you can see now, I can play the combos. So that's basically it. Now, another thing that we can do is, for example, when we aim, if I'm aiming to a certain location and play the animation, the character is not exactly pointing to the place that I'm aiming. So to fix that is very simple. We just need to go to our animation blueprint over here. We're going to go to the animation graph, and we're going to find the default slot that is over here. We're going to Control X to remove it from here, connect this over there, and we're going to just move this a little bit to the right, like this, and then we're going to place the default slot here before AO, like this. So now if we compile and save and hit play, if I equip my first weapon and aim, as you can see now, the character is pointing to the place that I am aiming. Everything still works fine, so everything is working nice. And as you can see, now we have a combo system where you can place multiple combos with multiple animations and essentially choose which combo to play. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something with it. So don't forget to subscribe.